So, like, your campus is, you said it's 45 minutes away?
Yeah, Beloit, Wisconsin, Beloit College.
And students there, did they get sort of energized as soon as things began to happen here?
It was a slow progression, I would say. A lot of kids did come down because we're so close, and they were energized about it, but things only started actually happening on campus, I'd say 2 weeks ago.
What happened? What kinds of things?
A lot of kids started meeting up and stayed in our science center for the entire week.
They occupied it?
Yeah, had sleeping bags and just hung out, and they didn't leave, pretty much. They were kicked out the first night, but went and like camped out somewhere else.
And they came back?
Yeah.
How many? How big was the occupation?
I would say like 200 kids that have been involved with it over the past 2 weeks. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know a lot of kids who have camped out or come here.
Right.
At least 200 kids. I mean, involved in something greater than our own communities, and also things that affect our own communities as well. I really feel as though like college students do have that drive to go out and protest, and I mean it's for something that anybody should and could stand for, and especially, I mean, I know a lot of students whose their parents are teachers or union workers, and I mean they're not only out here because they go to Beloit College, because they live in Wisconsin, but because their loved ones, their family members, are in some way affected by this. Just because there's so many like just amazing movements happening all over the world right now, and I would say that the college that I go to is really international. We have 10% of the student body are international students, and so there is a drive for that internationalism at my college, and so a lot of students were driven by, yeah, I would say that they were inspired by people all over the world.
Are there any specific groups that have been involved?
There have just been a few students who have been driving forces and made things happen on campus. There was a walk, I think, from our science center across the river, and it's just been independent students getting together and fighting the good fight.
What do you think the next step should be?
It's a lofty question. I don't like this. This only goes so far to me. I mean, in there that it has to happen. For me to say what happens next is kind of out of my control. And what should happen and what will happen will probably be two different things.
We'll see.
But we can only hope for the best.
Yeah. What's your name?
Sarah Chain.
Great. Thanks, Sarah.